Hello everyone, welcome back to Silverrun Forest. As you can see, we are washing our fence tractor, and typically, as always happens when you wash your car or other vehicle, it starts raining. Yeah, yes, we've got a bit of a spring shower, I guess you could call it. Yeah, it just started chucking it down not long ago. But we are in April now, as you can see. And from the previous sort of little intro, a few clips in the intro there, we've been working on that area just down the road here. So let me run out into the rain with my virtual umbrella that I'm clearly holding. And we'll run down here and have a quick look at this field. Now, what I'd ended up doing was seeding it as grass. Because I figured, when I was looking at it while sort of driving around and doing everything, it's not the biggest of fields. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's actually in a really solid spot to just be a grass field. You know, we could use this maybe exclusively for animal feed. You know, convert this into, cut this rather and make bales of grass and or hay for the lovely sheep and cows that we have, and then use the big grass field exclusively as silage. And throw that in the old fermenter there to get that all done, and just hide under here with the sheep for a minute. But yes, so we've got a nice grass field there now. What else has been happening? Oh yes, we've got some reports in from Brazil. Got a few pictures to show you now. So our bods down there had been keeping an eye on the local sort of used vehicles and equipment market. And they found for us this interesting Valmet tractor that was quite cheap, and also an old Kverneland seeder that also was extremely cheap. Now, they're only small vehicles, or it's a small seeder and a small tractor. I think it's, what was it rated at? Like 150 horsepower, I think was the version that we got. Something along those lines. It might have been a bit less, I forget. But yeah, it's on the pictures there, but I'm not looking at them right now, or something. Yeah, so we've got a seeder and a tractor, which is a good start, and also the building has been progressing quite a bit as well. So as you can see here, we've got a nice wooden sort of shed area that has some living quarters in it for most likely me when I first go down there properly, and any sort of seasonal workers we get, we can offer them some basic accommodations there. And we've also got a large shelter that has some mechanic equipment in it, so we can work on the vehicles as we get them, and bring those first ones that we brought over. There's still a lot of work to do down there though, more building to happen, and there's more time for the used equipment to pop up as well. But hopefully before too long we will end up finishing up here in Silverrun and get down there to crack on with our Brazilian project. But for now, there's not much else to do here in the month of April. We've got the animals are ticking over nicely. They are, you see there in the bottom right, the sheep have absolutely loads of food and water. They are very healthy. We've already had one round of births out of them. I forget when that was actually. But they are growing steadily. We've got 26 in here now. And the cows over here are doing quite nicely as well. Now, although they have a lot less water, they are still actually fairly full of water. I think the maximum was about 15,000 litres. But just hop over the fence actually. We can look at them here right now. Yeah, so cows are looking pretty solid there. The food mix is fairly decent. They've got a bit of grass, bit of hay. I'm not sure if having both of those in there helps, or if just the hay is the only one that they're really using, but either way, the health's good. Their productivity is 100%, so I ain't going to complain about that. We've got a little bit of milk there that we'll hang on to for a while. Chickens are doing nicely. They're about 2/3 full of food, so they're happy. And same with the sheep there, they're well stocked on everything. So yeah, what we are going to do now is head back to the house and run out the rest of the time in April. Have a nice quiet month for now, and then we switched over obviously to 1 day months, So I can do words properly. So things can progress nicely, and we can get into the harvest season now, and have a look at. I think we've got sales coming up. Yeah, sales and that new harvester. Oh yes, it's going to be exciting next month in May. So I'm going to pop in here, have a bit of a snooze, have a nice rest of the month, and we'll see you all again early on in May. Hopefully when the rain has stopped. Okay, we are back, and it is May, and our 2 fields are ready to be harvested. So you find us going down to the store because there's something that we need to purchase. Well, not purchase, but specifically rent, because we've got an awful lot of stuff to sell. Let me just stop here quick. Oh, pop it in reverse. Pop out and go into the store. And let's have a look. Oh, we'll have a quick look at the discounts while we are here. Is there anything we need? We don't need that. Oh, a little farm all. Lovely little tractor that. Not in any way useful to us at all. Probably wouldn't even make it up the hill. But a couple of tractors in there, not terrible ones, but nothing we specifically need. So, what are we getting today, you are wondering? Well, like I say, we are now going to be selling everything off. Not everything, but we're selling a bunch of stuff off so we can get ourselves, what is it? The harvester. Yes. We are looking at needing at least 400 grand, I think, depending on what upgrades we go for. So I am scrolling all the way through here because I'm looking for a thing on the end, hopefully. Where are you? Here we go. Yes, we are going to rent an auto-load TLX bale trailer thingy. So let's hit this because we want to rent this. And even though it says the base price is $2,500, we've got $3,000 of options that we haven't picked. Lovely. That's the reason I'm renting it, not buying it, because the price is being a bit ludicrous. No idea why it's doing that, but that's the way it's designed, so we're just going to rent it for $280. Oh yes. And to go on that, we are going to rent this jobby as well. Let's have the metal sides on it. And that is exactly the same, as you can see in the bottom left there. $4,500 for the base price, and $3,500 of extra options we haven't picked, because everything's at 0. So, why not just put the base price at 8 grand and call it good? I don't know. But still, we're going to rent that for $408. And let's hop in our pickup truck again. Hopefully we are going to be able to tow this. I think we should be able to. Let's have a gander at this. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We need to give this thing a wash too at some point. But let's see. Okay, that is attached. So let's get up the road to our, sawmill. Now we may have to run off and get the skid steer as well to help load things up. I haven't completely decided how we're going to do that yet, because this thing obviously will pick up auto-load pallets that way. But we could always just grab the skid steer and load stuff on manually, just for a bit of extra sort of fun and interaction with it. Otherwise it would literally just be me sat there waiting for things to spawn and get sucked into the all-knowing, all-collecting trailer. But here we are at the thing. Don't pull out in front of me, you muppet. Lovely. So here we are. Now let's have a look at the wrong menu. At this menu. Yep, if I scroll over here, yeah, you can see both these fields are now ready to go, which is lovely. In fact, our grass field might be ready to go as well. We'll have to have a look at that. But what did we come in here? Oh yes, we are going to look at... I went the wrong way. There we go. Wood planks. We have just shy of 52,000 litres of planks. That is awesome. And we've got 3,000 litres of furniture, which is about 3 pallets worth. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But what we are looking at is planks. Planks, lovely. The top sale price is 2,600. I could faff around trying to throw them on the train to Elm Creek for 2,800, but when is it? June is supposed to be the best time. So we might actually wait a little bit, possibly, because the prices are going up. Well, one of them's just under 2,500 at the Silverrun extension market. Okay, we're just going to get them. I think we'll just sell it there. But the question is, will we get enough? Now, if we've got, how many pallets was it? 50,000 litres? 50,000 litres. We might get about 100 grand for all of these. Okay, now do I have to turn this on? Open cover. Okay, the side is coming down. Is there an activate auto load? There we go. Okay. Feel free to, I don't know, open or something. Or not open, but suck them in. Does it not like having the door open? Do I need to, there we go. I just needed to get a bit closer. Okay. And the question is, will they spawn with me sitting here like this? Now, in my luck, probably not. Oh no, there they go. Okay, so we just need to pass a bit of time, sit here, and wait for them to spawn and load in. Or get auto-loaded into the trailer. There we go. It's annoying they only come out 2 at a time, but hey-ho. So we've got, how many litres in this thing? 6,000 in here, and 48,000 left. Okay, well, if we speed up time just a little bit, turn that off. I don't know if they'll spawn out any quicker, they might do. No, they don't seem to be. Yes, what I maybe should have done was taken some out and stacked them up on the side a bit, but oh well. So let's keep an eye on the prices here. Prices haven't changed too much at the minute. I mean, that extra $400 a pallet's not bad. Oh, that's so tempting, that is. That is very, very tempting. But we're getting these loaded off onto this now, and I don't think the train will accept them as cargo like this. Yeah. So, yes, I'm going to continue filling this up, and this has a capacity of 20,000 litres, I think. Something like that. So, oh, speaking of the train, there it goes. It's the train. Yes, smashing. But yes, so we'll let this continue doing its thing, filling up, and we'll come back in a little while once it's done, see where we are. Okay, we are back with a fully loaded trailer, 34,000 litres of delicious planks. Oh yes, and we are headed, if I just pop up the menu quick, down to the Silverrun extension, because that is showing 2,500 per 1,000. So that should get us quite a nice little payout. Now, I could try and finagle them onto the train, but after the, how can I, oh, you're going to turn, aren't you? Yes, you are. No signal, and you almost ran into the pedestrians. But yes, now after the sort of palaver we had the last time when I threw all these on the train, I figure this time we'll just run them down here and sell them. We're still making good money. And I'm hoping when we sell the second sort of 2/3 of a trailer's worth, we should end up with enough money to get our harvester. If not, well, we've got a few other little odds and sods that we can sell. But let's see. Now, it was the extension, wasn't it? Yes, the extension is the one that takes the best price. So let us start selling. And the money is going up. Yeah, I think the base price on the trailer is on the harvester is about 365 grand, and then the header is about 30 odd grand with oh hello, 85 plus 7, 93 grand. That's not half bad. I'll take that. Yeah, so that's given us enough to buy the harvester and potentially the header to go with it. Now, we haven't sold our other harvester yet, the John Deere. We probably will sell that. I haven't 100% decided yet, because it might be worth just keeping it up on the hill to see, so we can just use it up there on that top field, and then have the other harvester down at the bottom. But maybe we should just consolidate and swap out the John Deere. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That will be. I think we'll do that. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of faffing around, hanging on to things that we don't need to hang on to, and keeping stuff that we don't need to keep. So, if we turn that on, hopefully that's the correct button. Oops. Now, will I have to open this again? Or is it that one? Ah, it's that one. Okay. Well, we don't need to open the side of it. That's good. I just need to get in a slightly better place to pick them up. Well, apparently it was picking them up a minute ago, but... Okay, it's chucking them out like nobody's business now. Or it was. Do I need to do the forwards and backwards dance now? Okay, so it looks like it does help if I open that side panel just a bit, so it's back up and straighten out. There we go. Lovely. So we are going to have to sit here for a little bit and collect these. And let's see how much we've got. I don't know why I hopped out of the truck. We've got 11,000 litres left in there, and 9,000 litres left in there. Okay, so we should have about 20,000 litres in total. That's not terrible. So yeah, we'll get this done, and I'll see you back down at the sell point in just a moment. Okay, here we are pulling back into the sell point here, and let's see what we can sell this little trailer load of something. Words. Okay, so we have... Oh, lovely. 54 grand. So that has put us up to... Yeah. 441,689. Okay, well, let's stop off at the shop here. I think we are going to return this trailer just for now. So I should drop that. Didn't mean to drop that off, but let's pick it back up again. There we go, drop that off. And let's have a quick look at that harvester. So we are going to get, where is it here? No, not that one, this one. The Laverda M300 MCLS SLC. Now if I can, I'd like to upgrade it to the 300 horsepower version, but that's an extra 15 grand. and that will take it up to yeah, 380,000, which may still leave us with enough, because the header we want is the 20-footer, which is 35 grand, and we're going to need a trailer for it, which is about 4 grand. I did have a quick rummage through the shop off camera just to check out prices earlier in the day, and yeah, so we could technically get the big one. Yeah, actually we could do that. Okay, well, let's do that. Why not? So we are going to buy, since we're here, we'll buy this first. Oh yeah, it's just the different branded versions. 20-foot header. Bosh, let's have that. And this is the harvester. We'll jack it up to that price. Okay, this is going to leave us with about 20 grand, which is okay. Do we want different tyres on it? Yeah, let's throw Mitas on, just for fun. It's not costing us anything, so why not? Okay, that is our harvester bought. What was the other thing? We wanted, not this one, header trailers, there we go. This one, I believe, does 5 and 6 metre headers. Yep, okay. So we'll get this Nardy trailer. We'll just leave it coloured the way it is, that's fine. In fact, you know, I didn't even check to see if there was a license plate on that harvester. So we shall at least put the license plate on this. Then we may have to just hop in and get another one. FLD, there we go. Lovely. Okay, and I can take this back up right now. Yeah, there we go. So I'll take the header back up with this, then come back down with the John Deere on the flatbed, so we can use that to sell that off, and then use that trailer to bring this bad boy back up. Oh, that does look good. That is an impressive looking harvester. Interior's not bad either. Okay, let's start her up. Sounds pretty solid. Let's just back into Eddie's auto shop there. Have to give this a little nudge just to turn it around. Yeah, I have a horrible feeling we may have to get a new barn as well, because I'm looking at this and thinking perhaps it's a bit high. Okay, well that should fit on there nicely, I hope. Oh, and I do need to return this while we're here. Okay, return, yes thank you, return. Lovely, okay, so we're not going to get charged any more for that. Okay, let's get this header back up to the base, back up to the farm, and I'll see you back down here with the other combine to sell and the trailer to bring the whole combine back. Yes. Right then, we are just about back at the shop with our package on the back, so to speak. Now, it's going to be interesting this, because I think it is actually bigger, the new harvester, but it might not be as big as I think it is. The question is, can I back this articulated trailer thing up very well? The answer to that would be no. So we're going to leave it there. And unhitch everything and sell this. Now what I will do is just back up here a bit and see. Ooh, I don't know, it might fit in that shed. I forgot to actually check the clearance on this one as I was coming out, but yeah, that's going to be a little bit kind of hit and miss, I think. We'll have to see. But either way, we are going to sell this one now, because why not? We've got the new one. Let's go with it. So we are going to repair for $1. Well, that's in pretty good condition. Repaint for $6 grand. And sell it for 29. Lovely. And the same with the header. It doesn't need repairing. Repainting is only 1200. And we'll sell it for 14.8. Thank you, John Deere. Your service has been much appreciated. And now we get this interesting beastie. So let's get it on the trailer, hopefully. Crumbs, it's certainly a bit wider than the other one. And a bit longer as well. Okay, that will have to do. Hopefully we can put the fold the flaps back up. Yep, that works. And let's head on back to the farm. Now, what I have done is I've set the header up just next to the soybean field, so we can take this up. We'll have to go up past the sawmill because it probably won't fit through the tiny little the railroad crossing area, which is not really too big of a deal. But yes, it's got a bit of a wobble on there. Perhaps trying to go a bit too fast, or slightly unbalanced trailer load. Yeah, it is sort of off to the right just a bit more than it probably should be. Here we are now, coming up, weaving all over the road. Go left here and right. I think I clocked a stop sign there. Oh no, that was just a shadow. Okay, so we'll pull up here. And lower that. Turn that off, unhitch that. Turn the engine off. And hop in our fancy new harvester. Okay. Oops. Slight bump there, but nothing too major. Now, this is a 6-meter header. I think the one we had before was maybe 4 meters, something like that. Because it's not a great deal bigger, but it is slightly bigger. Now, the fun thing with this, I don't know if I have to turn leveling on or... well, we do need to unfold the harvester. So we'll do that. Ah, okay, now you can see it. Oh, look at that axle. That's fantastic. Okay, well, let's have a go at this and see how it does. From the inside, it looks like we're pretty level. From the outside, oh wow, how awesome is that? That is amazing. Now, this is obviously going to take us a little while at 6 miles an hour, because this is a surprisingly large field this side. But that is amazing. That has completely auto-leveled itself. The header is at like a 30-degree angle and the cab is flat. And even coming down here you can see that, yeah, now there's going to be a point where it won't auto level like that, but oh crap, it's supposed to go up here. Wow, even coming up here it's still, oops, missed a bit. I'm spending too much time looking at the actual harvester and not where I'm harvesting. That's amazing though. That is so cool. If we pop in cab again, it's like we're literally floating on a cloud. We're not tilting over at a crazy angle. Oh, missed the tree, good stuff. Now, coming over the top of here is going to be... That's cool. You know what? I think that's going to be our screenshot. So I wouldn't normally do this in a video, but we are using the ProShot. I'm using the ProShot camera mod, which is sadly PC only, but it does let us take really cool shots like this. Lovely. Now, whether or not that is the one I actually use, I don't know. But that is very cool. That is amazing the way that's tilting the header and the way the suspension is coming in there. That's so cool. And I think it was definitely worth the money as well. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, let's continue on with the harvest. And I missed a bit there again because I was too busy taking a picture. Veered off to the side slightly. Yeah, even coming down there, it is a little bit, pointing downhill just a little bit. But, that's to be expected because the suspension is only going to have so much of a range on it before it runs out of extendable bits or compressible bits. But I have to say that is massively impressive. That is so cool. Now, I don't know if we get a corn header on this, if that will act in the same way. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it's a connection on the harvester side rather than the header itself. But that might be something we find out in the future. I'm not 100% sure. Because obviously this was the main test. This is sort of proving our thing, our fantastic sort of voyage into pioneering here on Silverrun Forest. It would be a shame just to do one harvest with this thing, because it is pretty cool if I'm honest. And I mean, we're not doing half bad for crop either. We've got coming up 2,500 litres of soybeans already. That's not bad. Oh, that's just wild. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to continue on like a small child giggling at this new toy that I have. A harvest is a harvest. I know we've got a new harvester, so it's a little bit different now. But yeah, we're just going to go with this as it is. And yeah, I'll run through this harvest here. And let's see. Yeah, then we'll take it up the top to the other farm, to the other field, run through that and check and see if it actually fits in the barn as well, because that'll be interesting. And then I think that will probably be the end of the episode. Might not be the end of the series. What I might do is repurpose this field with either corn or sunflower and see about getting a header. Well, I might just test that and see, I don't know. We'll have a think about that. But yeah, so either way, I'm going to continue rolling around here. And we'll get all of this scooped up. We'll probably leave this in a trailer, because I want to say the next time, the good price for this is going to be in June, which is the next month along. So maybe we'll come back in June and sell that quick at the end of the episode. We shall see. So yes, I'm going to carry on with this epic harvesting, suspension filled, auto leveling fantasticness. And I shall see you all up at the top field on the hill in the not too distant future, I think. Alrighty, we got finished with the harvest there, and as you can see, we ended up with 6,200 litres of soybean, which is not bad, and we're going rock climbing apparently, because I'm that good at driving. Okay. Can we make it around here? Oh dear. Well, I tell you what, that auto leveling, I'm just going to do that again for effect. That auto leveling's quite tasty there with the old suspension. Yes, let's not mess around on the side of the hill too much. But yes, so what the plan is now is to get up the top here and harvest the barley. Obviously this one shouldn't be quite as exciting as the previous hill was, but it is a hill nonetheless. Or, I say a hill, it is a little bit angular. So we might, oh crikey, trees, we might do alright. So the plan is I need to turn this header around, so what I might actually do is drop that trailer just there, then creep up here with the old pipe out, and hop in the pickup truck, which I left running, so that I could do that. Yes, fantastic. So that should fill that up, not too terribly full. It would be about two-thirds full? Three-quarters full. Yeah, 6,200 litres into 8,000. About just over three-quarters full, which is perfectly fine. And now I just need to get the header trailer turned around so we can connect it up. And I'm thinking we can pretty much... I wonder if I could be a cheeky sod and sneak up here past the eggs and turn around in this little area. Literally just do a loop around the rocks. Oh, that's perfect, that is. Okay. Change vehicles again. Bring the old pipe in now. And rotate just a bit. And let's see if we can grab this header without killing ourselves too much. Okay, back that off for a minute. Get this out of the way. Okay, we can leave that there. I think that should be fine. And let's see what we can do on this field. So I think it was quite good smoothing this down the way we did, because we can now cut straight onto it here. But before we do that, what is our straw? Enable straw swath, there we go. Because we will want this straw so we can actually do the thing. Lovely. Tiny blip while I close a thing that I hope wasn't in the middle of the video. If it was, oops, I'll have to re-record this or something. But, well then, I mean the harvester got up the hill quite nicely. It is certainly, oh that's amazing. It is managing this hillside field, or hilltop field, very nicely. For some reason it feels like this is performing so much better than the John Deere. And the John Deere wasn't terrible by any means. Yeah, this was kind of a challenging field, I want to say, because it is sort of on the side of a hill, or on the top of a hill, sort of cresting over the side just a little bit in a few places. So it's not the most easiest of terrain. But this is just eating it up, no problem. I think we might have missed a tiny bit there. Okay. Now we're going to reverse. And go this way. Lovely. Now, barn-wise... ooh, it's going to be tight, but it might just fit. Well, I'll see better when we've emptied it out and we are, all folded up and everything. But it might just fit. So what I'm thinking we might do, not this episode, but the next episode will most likely be the last episode. And I think the way we are going to play it is we shall, let's see if I can get my brain together, we'll repurpose both these fields as normal, and we'll get, I think sunflower. Sunflower was looking fairly good in terms of, sort of time to grow and price-wise, sort of roughly thinking 3 or 4 months down the line. That would put us into sort of August, September time. I think sunflower was looking like the best possible alternative crop between sunflower and corn. So we'll most likely put some sunflower in the downstairs field, possibly even repurpose that grass field, the big grass field, into sunflowers just for fun. Could do that, I suppose. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, maybe we'll have like a giant sunflower harvest. Just for something completely random and unexpected. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be cool. We'll keep the grass field down under the sheep and the cows. Like I say, that will be the feed field for them, for the animals. We've got more barley up here, obviously, for the chickens. And the other grass field, we'll cut it for silage, and then we'll reseed it as sunflower. We'll reseed this as sunflower, and we'll reseed the other field, the soybean field, we'll reseed that as sunflower as well. And then next episode we'll come back, we'll have a massive sunflower harvest, and say goodbye to the animals, and make our way down to Brazil, I think. So yes, on that note, I shall continue on with this harvest, enjoying my new toy, and we shall see you all hopefully next time. So if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then do please give us a like, and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that very suspension-full note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.